Hi Capricorns, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are enjoying your week. Welcome to Princess Diamond Tarot. If you guys are new, welcome back if you're not. So we're going to look into what it is that you guys got going on, what you need to know. We're also going to get advice. I have not switched things up again yet. I think I'm waiting to the Virgo moon, all right, to start asking again at the end of y'all's pulls, at the end of y'all card pulls to see what's going on with relationships and love, all right? If you guys want to reach out to send a donation to this beautiful platform or for a personal reading, that information is in my about me, okay? And this message is timeless, so anytime you come across this reading, it can resonate with what you got going on. All right, Capricorns? So you guys can inhale, exhale as usual, and just blow away the stress from Tuesday or whenever, okay? And so I want you guys to focus on allowing your guardian angels, and if you guys that are divinely guided to this message, to channel through what you guys need to know at this time, okay? And what's going on. So we're also, like I said, gonna pull advice at the end of this. So let's just go ahead and look into it, all right? So Spirit guides of light, truth, and clarity, give us clear and precise messages, as well as the guardian angels of any Capricorns that are going to be divinely guided to this message. What is it that they need to know? What is it that Capricorns need to know right now at this time? What's going on with Capricorns? All right, so y'all, first card, let's see what it is. All right, Cap. So your energy is coming out strong. Queen of Pentacles, okay? And the moon is also in Capricorn at this time. So a lot of you guys could be feeling it very intensely, okay? You could definitely be focusing on work, finances, okay? And progress, results, and things like that, okay, Capricorn? I believe the moon will be in your sign up until Wednesday, okay? Wednesday around 7 p.m., okay? And then it goes, or 7 a.m. No, I believe it's 7 p.m. It goes into Aquarius Wednesday at 7 p.m. or Thursday. I'm not sure, y'all, but I believe it's Wednesday or Thursday. I believe it's Wednesday. Thursday or Wednesday. All right, so yeah, y'all could definitely be feeling this exact energy, okay? Kind of getting a little bit of that earthly Virgo energy, wanting to make sure things are right, okay? So you definitely could be feeling like enough hours ain't enough hours, if that makes sense, okay? Y'all want to make sure that you have all the hours, okay? You could be definitely taking work home with you, okay? For you guys that are students, Capricorn, I'm channeling that many of you guys are also taking your work from school home with you as well, okay? Let's see what else is coming out for you guys, okay? So things are definitely shifting and turning into your favor, all right? For the majority of you guys, I feel like destiny is taking a turn, all right? Let's see what else is going on with Capricorns. All right, you guys feel and see positive changes happening, okay? Now you have the Seven of Wands. I feel like there's a need for you guys to defend yourself against something. Something could be happening, all right? It could be concerning a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, younger energy, or just you guys being immature, dealing with some sort of immaturity, all right? This could have been something about a choice, all right? A disaster with this Tower energy, something that happened fast, all right? And then this could be something that was going on at work, okay? Or something that you guys were investing and working towards, all right? And you have Aries energy out here as well. So I see Scorpio, I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that y'all could also be dealing with, Leo, Aries, Sag, or, you know, I seen that Aries for sure. So let's get one more for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's get one more for you guys. Okay, so your last card is the Page of Swords, okay? So you guys could be doing some spying, or somebody could be doing this to you guys, all right? So let's push these aside. Well, I'm going to channel and see first what I pick up. All right, and there's Sagittarius. So a lot of y'all definitely dealing with a Sagittarius as well, Capricorn. All right. I feel like many of you guys are proud of your position that you have in your career or at work. I definitely feel like many of you guys feel secure when it comes to your career, when it comes to whatever you're doing for work at this time, or whatever position that you have, all right, in social media, okay? I just heard the community, okay? Some of you guys could, again, I'm picking up this church energy again, Capricorn. A lot of y'all are definitely religious, and you have like some sort of authority role or some sort of big role at whatever church home that you go to. All right, I do feel like things have been swiftly going exactly how you guys have been wanting it to, like your schedule, your routine, okay, your day by days, your weeks, excuse me, has been panning out how you guys want it. But there is some sort of shocking news, allegations, drama, conflict, or just some sort of situation that you guys feel like you have to defend yourself in, block, stop, okay, or it's shocking, okay, it's unexpected. All right, and this is something that you guys are witnessing. I feel like you guys could be dealing with people surveillancing you, watching you, spying on you, okay, messages, communications, okay, coming through. All right, and this could be something that also has you guys feeling like you need to defend yourself. All right, but let's just clarify these energies now and see exactly what they are for the Capricorns. So Capricorn, you have your energy with this Queen of Pentacles out here, Taurus, Virgo, or you. I feel like it's you guys. So let's get some clarity. All right, I'm actually going to pull from, or Virgo. You got Virgo, Leo. Somebody could be a Leo, Virgo cusp that you guys are dealing with. All right. So why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is this Queen of Pentacles here for Capricorn spirits? Okay. So you guys have yoga and meditation. So many of you guys have definitely been listening to your body. You've been listening to your mind and soul. And you guys have been meditating more. You've been getting into yoga, okay? Trying to keep your energy right. You feel like it's giving you results, but it's not giving you the exact results you want, or you're not seeing that exact progress that you want. But you guys are steady moving towards it, okay? We'll keep going, not quite. All right, you guys want something to stop. Some of y'all could be dealing with some sort of aggravating migraines, okay? Some sort of pains in the head. I just heard tension, headaches, okay? So some of y'all could, I'm channeling, could be popping a lot of, you know, pain medicine, okay? This could be for the lower back, okay? For the head or something. Some of y'all could definitely be dealing with migraines, and you've been looking into yoga, okay? And things like meditation to try to get rid of this issue, all right? I'm also seeing many of you guys looking into certain herbal teas and things like that. They help you relax, and you've been trying to get into that. So why is the Queen of Pentacles? Give us one more, okay? So you have Virgo, all right? So you guys could be getting this advice from a Virgo, all right? Or you all just somehow have been working with a Virgo energy. So let's see. We have the Wheel of Fortune out here. So this is things somewhat going into your favor, all right? Turning out for the better, positive results, okay? Fortune, good luck, destiny energy. So why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Capricorns? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising Spirit? You have protection spell, okay? So there's a lot of you guys that are being protected at this time, or you guys have done something to be protected, all right? But overall, your protection is helping things go a certain way for you all, all right? Let's get one more for the Wheel of Fortune for Capricorns, okay? All right, so you guys have bondage and binding. All right, so there is a situation that you guys kind of feel stuck to, all right? But you guys have definitely did something, okay, to remove limitations and also to protect your energy, all right? I see a lot of abundance coming through too. You guys have definitely been manifesting, okay, receiving an overflow, an increase, or you will, all right? But a lot of you guys have had to break free or protect yourself from something that could be trying to keep you stuck, or that you guys are stuck to. All right, so let's see what this Seven of Wands energy is for Capricorns. Why is the Seven of Wands? Why is Capricorn feeling like they have to defend themselves, like they have to block something, okay, delay, stop something? What is this Seven of Wands energy? What is this Seven of Wands energy for the Capricorns? So you guys have Saturn energy. So this could be Sagittarius, or this could be your security, your foundation, okay? Your overall support system, okay? You have intelligence and wisdom. So there's something that you guys have learned about. You got some sort of clarity, some sort of proof, some sort of facts and information about that is causing you guys to fight back, okay? To defend yourself, or to try to block a situation, block an outcome, block something. So let's get one more for this Seven of Wands energy. Okay. So we have strength. So you guys feel stronger now that you know the truth about something, okay? Or you guys feel like you've had to be strong. You have to be strong concerning knowing the truth. Some of y'all, this is a Leo for sure, okay? So let's see why this stalking, spying, Page of Swords energy is out here. There's some sort of communication or something that you guys are witnessing or have seen or heard, all right? This could be a song. This could be about music, okay? This could be some sort of revelations and downloads coming through. When it comes to songs that you guys hear, okay? When it comes to music that you guys are listening to, you could be getting some sort of revelations and downloads or something like that. So what is this Page of Swords for Capricorn? What is this Page of Swords for the Capricorns? Okay, Capricorn, I just got a download that many of you guys are wanting to do things. I don't want to use the word basic because there's no shade. Y'all could just be wanting to do things. I'm hearing general, regular, okay? Y'all not really into nothing like extra right now. Y'all are focusing on the big outcome, the big picture. Y'all are focusing on the outcome. So anything extra right now, y'all are like, no, you know, I don't need, and I can definitely resonate with that energy, okay? I feel like y'all are still shining. Y'all are definitely still showing up. Y'all are definitely still in this big Capricorn energy, okay? But at this time, a lot of y'all could be avoiding like anything in excess, anything that is like extra or something like that, okay? So for example, what I mean by that is if you go to a bagel shop with some friends or a cupcake shop, okay, or even to get ice cream, and you know, you got two friends in front of you, they go first and they get theirs, and they're like, you know, they're asking them what type of toppings, you know, and they're like, oh, okay, I want sprinkles, I want chocolate syrup, I want a cherry, you know, and then they get to you and you just like, just give me 2 scoops of you know, the lemon caramel or whatever, and that's it. And they're like, that's it. And you're like, yep, that's it. So that's kind of the energy y'all in, because your mind is somewhere else. Even though y'all are at that ice cream shop and you're getting that stuff, your mind is like, okay, I need to make sure I vacuum when I get back. I have a meeting that I have to tune into on Zoom, and then I need to go look at furniture for you know, my other property that I'm going to be written out on Verbo, or on, you know, so your mind is just like on bigger, like long-term goals. And so I'm not saying that that's like a bad thing, because that is definitely a good thing. You should definitely be prioritizing, you should definitely be focusing on a big picture. But I feel like Capricorn, sometimes your soul wants that and it needs that, but you've been trained, because of how Capricorns are, if you know the story, study astrology, you've had so many different ups and downs in life that always made you regret allowing yourself to be happy, allowing to enjoy, stop and smell the roses and enjoy stuff. So it's like now that's a habit. It's just like, nope, I want to make sure that the bag is secured. Like, again, that's a good trait, but I feel like sometimes, just like with the rumor that y'all have the ability to overwork and to be workaholics, sometimes Capricorn, I feel like that energy can cause you guys to go into a premature depression, or for you guys to just kind of take life a little bit too serious. Sometimes push away good people, push away people that you actually enjoy to have in your life, because things get so gray and so dull and so boring. All right, so I feel like, you know, I definitely hope that you guys appreciate me seeing why you guys are like that, and understanding, and also telling you guys that that is a good way to be. It's a good mind frame to have from time to time. But Capricorn, life is short, so you guys should also still try to find time to, if you want it, if you want those sprinkles, if you want that cherry on top, okay, if you want that extra, if you want, you know what I'm saying, if something makes you happy, do it. And don't always have this fear of, well, the last time, you know, I regretted it and things went wrong and I just wish that I would have just, you know, sometimes just know that life is not going to be perfect, okay? And because sometimes I feel like that's also like that Virgo energy that was coming out for you guys, okay? So sometimes y'all can have an ability to have a, I'm not gonna say perfect, because Capricorns definitely don't care about things just being really neat. Y'all are like one of the rough earth signs, but I'm just saying, like, many of you guys want things a certain way when it comes to finances, when it comes to your foundation and your life and stuff. You want things a certain way, so much so to the point where you don't enjoy the little things, you don't enjoy the details, you don't enjoy, hell, even the big things that that are glamorous that you guys like, you don't enjoy those because you want to make sure that you're not in a situation that you were in the past, when everybody doesn't handle situations like that. You have to realize that, look, things happen, life happens. This is a filthy planet, this is a filthy earth. We're full of, we're surrounded around all types of different type of people. We're full of flaws, and we're human. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if you guys needed to hear that, but I think that you should definitely listen to the inner child in you, and you should definitely look at that. And if you want something, okay, if your spirit and your soul is telling you something, don't have this, I'm too old for that, or, I don't need that right now, I'm focusing on, don't do that, Capricorn, because I feel like you guys ultimately make yourself suffer. And then when you are a friend with somebody, when you're friends with somebody, or you're in a marriage or a relationship with somebody, sometimes that can be the thing that pushes them away. Even though maybe everything else is good, maybe everything else is secure, you guys make them happy. It's that type of stuff, because it's like, you guys make yourself suffer when you do that, right? And you think that you're going to reward yourself down the line by making sure the big stuff is taken care of, or the things that are important and big to you are taken care of. But then your partner is like, well, I don't, but I actually wanted to do that. I actually like that. And the boredom, okay, things not being so colorful, things not, really having a lot of spontaneous energy to it, creativity, and just life overall. Sometimes that can be the thing that pushes friends and lovers and people away from you guys, Capricorn, okay? Some of y'all don't give a damn, but I'm just telling you, for some of y'all that actually did want to liven up your social life, or spice things up with your partner, or keep your friends and people that you love close by, look at that type of stuff, okay, you guys? So next you have, with the Page of Swords, spirit and spirits calling. They want to help, ring ring. So a lot of y'all are going to be being guided by certain spirit guides, guardian angels, by things that they bring to your attention from things that you might see on social media. Again, like I said, songs that you guys might hear, or some sort of communication online, okay, videos, things like that, that they're going to run across you guys, okay, make you guys notice, okay. Your spirit guides are going to be using this type of stuff to help you, all right. So let's get one more for you all for this Page of Swords. Let's get one more for Capricorn for the Page of Swords. Yeah, hate, okay? So some of you guys are dealing with this energy, or some of you guys, I just heard some of you guys have self-hate for yourself, okay? But some of you guys could be dealing with this energy. I know Sagittarius had this energy coming out as well. So I feel like for some of you guys, you are dealing with this energy, whether you know it or not. And this is kind of deep what I'm picking up. So that energy of you being like, just give me, just the 2 scoops, like, there could be, it doesn't have to be a person, okay? It could be, there could be a person, a group of people, or just demons, certain spirits that have abused you guys in such a way, psychologically, mentally, or just in life, since as long as you can remember. And it's coming from a space of hate. They don't want you to laugh. They don't want you, like some of y'all have this energy, I'm channeling, it's so strong on you that when you are at events, baby showers, parties, slumber parties, barbecues, it doesn't matter what the case is, whether this is a person, a group of people, or spirits, like I said, they scan, I'm channeling that they scan like the crowd. They see everybody else laughing, having a good time. It doesn't matter what the event is. People are like laughing, like a good laugh. You know what a good laugh is, okay? Enjoying themselves, tears of joy. Thank you, you guys. I'm opening gifts, and it's like, Capricorn, you're somewhere with you're like having to force your smile. You're like, you don't want too much attention on you. You brought a good gift, and the person is like wanting to really thank you, like, it's like, and there's this energy, this energy that hates to see you guys happy, all right, that always wants you guys to just come off like blah, like bland. And I'm just really channeling this energy, and this person, this group of people, or these spirits hate you. They hate to see you happy, and that's why they want you in this energy. For another group of you guys, that is definitely the case, but you guys have also tried to do this to other people, okay? Because you feel that way on the inside, and you battle with that, being able to just break free and not care and be happy like you see other people do. There's certain people that you've been trying to do that to, and I feel like for some of you guys, I'm just channeling, don't get mad at the messenger. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, don't. But some of you guys, you've actually been failing, and it's a good thing though that you've been failing, because it's causing you guys to look at yourself. It's causing you guys to see where you went wrong, how you should have dealt with certain energies that wanted to pretty much ruin you guys' happiness. So like I said, you guys could have tried to make someone how you guys are, and we're all souls, we're not perfect, you know, it is what it is, it's life. But I'm channeling that many of you guys pretty much tried to do that to somebody, and also, you know, everybody else is happy, everybody else is moving forward in life and high vibrational, and you are that way. Whether this person knows that or not, you guys are like that when you're at events, when you're out. And so you've been kind of trying to do little things and project that darkness onto them, and it hasn't worked. And so it's causing you guys to look within yourself and actually do the healing. All right, so you just coming across this video is a start. It is your spirits. It says spirits calling that want to help. Ring ring. So many of you guys are starting to notice, like, okay, I see the way this person handles these things, I see the way that this person dealt with that situation. I'm gonna look at how I deal with these situations, because I want to be happy, and I feel like you guys deserve to be happy. This could be a Leo that you guys were doing this to. All right, or this could be somebody that has a Leo Virgo cusp. I did see Virgo out here as well. Maybe you guys are learning from this person. All right, now for some of you guys, like I said, if that's not the case, then maybe this is happening to you guys. You can always reverse the roles. Maybe this is happening to a lot of you all, where, you know, you're happy, you're laughing. You know, I kind of doubted those Capricorn, because many of you guys really like, you know, you can kind of just be like, look, I'm okay with being boring. All right, and that's not true. All right, life is, it's a lot of life out here to live. All right, but I feel like somebody could be trying to put this energy on you guys if the first download doesn't resonate with somebody doing this to you all. All right, so let's get one more before we go into advice for this Page of Swords energy for y'all. What is this Page of Swords energy for Capricorns? All right, clarity. So it's exactly what I said. Okay, yeah, so a lot of you guys are noticing that somebody has a clarity or wisdom that you guys didn't have, and that's why they're able to deal with energies, people, groups, whatever it may be, that don't want to see them happy or high vibrational. Okay, and now it's causing you guys to have clarity. All right, so that you can plan ahead. And this is sad what I'm picking up. Okay, because, you know, the planet is just, this planet is something else. But I'm seeing where many of you guys are learning this. So now you're taking baby steps when it comes to being invited to places, when it comes to the way that you will handle yourself when you're out around people, or during certain things that you actually want to do to make you happy. You guys being such an earth sign, such a grounded sign, you know, if the materialism isn't right, you're not going to do it. If things aren't physically a certain way, you don't want to do. You guys are kind of trying to, like, little baby steps, kind of like get pulled in the right direction. It's because of something that you guys also tried to do. All right, and it failed, and you guys know the clarity now. So now you're planning ahead. You're like, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna try to attempt to go towards what makes me happy. I want to ask this person out on a date. I want to go to that barbecue. I want to go to that basketball game. I want to get those tickets forward, or I want to go to that concert, whatever it is. And the things that you guys have been dealing with in the past, as well as things that you've tried to kind of like put off on other people, and, you know, make them feel how you guys have had to feel, dealing with that energy that didn't want you happy. Now you're planning ahead, like, okay, well, when something is said like this, or something is said like that, you know, this is why I always encourage to just be gentle and kind and patient with people, because, and that's hard. That can be hard, because who the fuck wants to be attacked? You know, like, who the fuck wants to have people constantly trying to drag them down, right? No one. But that's one of the things that has helped me, Capricorn, not really pay attention to a lot of stuff, because not only the clarity, yes, but because I realize, you know, 1 + 1 = 2. You know, somebody that's genuinely enjoying their life, enjoying their time, they're not gonna stop that to do something that's gonna bring somebody else down. It just is, feeling good and being happy feels too good to let that go. And then, you know, so I realize why people do it, and I don't let it, like, it takes a lot nowadays. You know, now some stuff, obviously, you know, it might slip through the cracks, and you might kind of like get a little bit off tangent. You might get upset. But even then, to me, being a water sign, being somebody that's very spiritual, I would look at that as, okay, so what do I need to tighten up in my spiritual security? Because why did that energy even get through? You understand? And so anyway, all in all, the positive, the seeing the glass half full and seeing things more positive, I would say that at least I can find something good into dealing with those type of people or attacks, and that is that I'm able to evolve. I'm able to grow. My soul is able to evolve. I'm able to see, you know, well, if people want to throw shade, they want to talk about what I'm lacking or what I have and don't have, I know what type of people I don't want around me when I get to a certain space in life, you know, because the people that have the most on this planet, they realize that what really matters is certain things that don't have anything to do with money. They realize loyalty is really what matters. Loyalty is a person being your friend or supporting you genuinely. Do they really love you for you with or without what you have? You know, and so a lot of things I've just been paying attention to, and I've been looking at it like I'm glad, you know, and I've been paying attention to certain things that months ago, weeks ago, maybe even for some of y'all years ago, it probably would make you irritated, you know, but you just have to, again, the advice for, I believe it was Sag or Scorpio, is to laugh, be lighthearted, and realize that this journey is not perfect. Mistakes are going to happen. Things are going to spill. Messes are going to happen. If you're somebody that is expecting things to be smooth, sliding and gliding, then look, you in for a rude awakening. And a lot of times, some of you guys, especially if you Virgos, I'm picking up, you could be cross-watching, or you Capricorns could be dealing with a Virgo. You could come off so, like, I'm not going to say perfect, but you can come off so, like, sharp and aesthetic, like, that people will think that you strive to be perfect, and then they'll get their feelings hurt when they see that mentally and psychologically you're way more advanced and mature than they thought. You already know things are not perfect, but they perceive you in a certain way, due to, like, all that you have to battle and due to all that you have to deal with. They perceive it that way, so they believe that that's what you think as well. And when they see that you already know that that's not the case, it's like they kind of like punch in the air, you know, having a temper tantrum, crying, lips pouted out, mad, because it's like, well, if he realizes that, then it's probably nothing that's going to stop this person. They're seeing the world for what it is, and they have a tunnel vision on what it is that they want to accomplish. Okay. So I'm being guided to, you know, those with the downloads, also little side messages I wanted to tell you guys. And so let's get your last card, Capricorn. Again, I just want to say I hope you guys enjoy your week, enjoy your Tuesday. I appreciate all of the views, all of the love. It doesn't go unnoticed over here. We are on a journey to 1K subscribers. So I appreciate all of the efforts and all of the love that people have shown on our way there, okay? So let's get you guys one last card. What is the advice for Capricorns? What's the advice? All right, so you guys have the Five of Swords, okay? So this could be a Leo, okay, Sag or Aries, King of Wands energy. This is about some sort of choice, all right? This is about some sort of choice, and you guys also have Gemini out here, okay, with the Lovers, all right, which also talks about a choice. So I'm going to clarify this Five of Swords for you, Capricorn. I feel like there's a situation where you guys definitely have to defend yourself. The Seven of Wands was out here earlier for y'all. I feel like many of you guys for sure have to fight against some sort of conflict, some sort of conflicting views and opinions, okay? And for some of you guys, I just heard this could be a mess or something that you guys actually build and started, Capricorn. It happens. But now it's like you guys have to fight some sort of monster that you created. This could be within yourself, or this could be a person, something external to you. So let's see what this Five of Swords, this battle, okay? You have hatred wanting to come out again. We're going to just leave that out here for y'all. It keeps wanting to come out the deck. It has tape on it, so that's probably why. So yeah, the Five of Swords is going to be clarified for you guys with... All right, so you have story, all right? Someone could be lying, okay? Or there could be something playing out a certain way. Maybe you guys wanted something to play out a certain way. You know, I'm just throwing a nursery rhyme example out here. So, you know how they say first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes something with the baby carriage, okay? So there could be a situation where you guys were expecting, it's like first it's going to happen, then we're going to do that, and then that's going to happen. Something was supposed to happen in a certain manner, in a certain fashion, okay? And I feel like it's not necessarily going the way that you guys wanted it to for someone else, but it's playing that way now. It's something is mirroring back to you all right? And reverse the roles, you know, for how it resonates. Maybe somebody did this to you guys, Capricorn, and you know, now however they thought or wanted things to protect, you know, things to act towards you guys, play out for you guys, is happening to them. You have freedom out here, so this could be about your freedom. This could be about somebody else's freedom, or you guys just want to be set free from some sort of energy. All right, yes, something is definitely defeated. You guys don't want any parts to something, okay? Let's get one more for you guys for this advice. But many of you guys just need to defend yourself against something, because something was designed to go a certain way, and I feel like like you guys have that clarity. Remember, clarity came out here for you all. So you guys have got a lot of intelligence, a lot of wisdom. You've been paying attention. You've been noticing things. Your spirits have been showing you things with that Page of Swords, and spirits want to help. And you guys are realizing the way that something went, it was supposed to go that way. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a literal story, but something, it was like, first this is going to happen, and then people are going to attack this person while they're asleep, and then you're going to meet this person and fall in love, and then you're going to have 2 kids. Like, you guys are realizing the order and the way something went, and now you're like, oh hell no. Okay, so the advice though is that you guys are going to have to fight. You're going to have to defend yourself. You're going to have to break free from something, because something was definitely rooted in hatred. All right, and something was meant to go, something was a story, something was meant to go a certain way. You guys are being advised at this time to go to war against this energy. Okay, let's get one more for this 5 of Swords for Capricorns for advice, spirits. Okay, yeah, end something, Cap. You guys have to fight to get out of something, okay? Because something I am channeling with this 5 of Swords energy. Look how gray and sharp and jagged the sky is, all right? And then it seems like it's falling, like those clouds are coming down. I feel like something is definitely, and then look at all that water and that person crying, all right? So I'm hearing like, I am hearing what you sow is what you reap. I am hearing that. I feel like you guys know that already. But I feel like many of you guys are being, as advice, this is the advice. The advice is saying that y'all need to, because just getting out of something, it's not going to, I'm channeling that just walking out of a door of a situation, okay? A cult, a group, a gang, a mafia, whatever it may be. Take it as it resonates for you guys, Capricorn. But just getting up and walking out, that's not an option on the table for you all. So you have to fight. You have to, look at certain devils or certain people right in their eyes and tell them, I'm out. 999. Okay, because something was designed and set up to go in a certain order. And if you guys don't, for some of you guys, you might even be defeated while fighting to get out of something. What's at the bottom of the deck? Okay, it doesn't have to be just take what resonates, but to just stand in the midst of something that was already, something with story, something was already. Do you get what I'm saying? I think y'all get what I'm saying. Something was already planned to play out a certain way. And whatever position that you guys have involved in this, whether this is your marriage, your business, a friend group, some sort of drama, some sort of gossip in your neighborhood, whatever this is, it's already like written a certain way to go a certain type of way, right? And so if you guys don't get out of Dodge, something is going to be ugly. Let's just pull for you guys. I didn't do this for any of the other signs, but these cards, this is really, really interesting. What will happen to Capricorn if they don't take this advice with fighting and ending something, fighting to get out of something, fighting to end something? What will happen to the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, if they don't take this advice to fight, to go to war, okay, to end something? All right, to pay attention to how something has been playing out, that something has been planned. All right, how are things going to turn out for Capricorn if they don't fight to end something? Oh my God. I'm thinking that some sort of nice loving energy might still come out, like, you know, a relationship, romance, healing. You have the 3 of Swords, okay? Anybody that's not, you know, not new, to watching tarot, or that does tarot themselves, because it's common for people nowadays to go buy decks of cards and do their own readings. We know what the fuck the 3 of Swords is. Excuse my language. We all grown over here. This is talking about heartbreak, betrayal, sacrifice, loss, very deep pain that you feel that hurts. All right, this is gonna be overflowing of tears. Okay, this represents like tears, and then I just showed you the water on this card, Capricorn, in the background. So something that you guys put out, something that even if you didn't put it out, there's it's like giving the energy of like, okay, somebody that you connected to, which y'all could definitely be the ones that did something wrong in a situation. All right, and I'm sure that you guys are mature enough to like listen to this reading, know your part and your role, and accept it. But for some of you guys, if that's not the case, like, it's almost like spending blood money. Like, this is your cousin, this is your uncle, your brother, your sister. They went and robbed somebody. They went and killed somebody for some money, or they went and did something, unalived somebody for some money or something, but you just spent the money. All right. So just affiliation. All right. Something that you guys were connected to, were a part of. All right. Now you guys have to fight just to get out of this, to end this. All right. Because if you don't, you know, some sort of betrayal is gonna catch up with you guys. All right, this is not a personal reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel like many of you guys definitely know what resonates for you. Okay, so until next time, Capricorn, light and love, peace, you guys.